Okay, we're on Eruvin, Perek Bet, Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah in the second chapter of Eruvin. We're still talking about Pasei Biraot. That's the enclosure that we talked about. Pasei Biraot was the enclosure that we talked about for to water basically your animals, mostly animals, and draw water on Shabbat from a public well. Just to refresh your memory, the Pasei, here we go. This was the Pasei Biraot, so you could water your animal. In the last Mishnah, the thing we said last was that how long could it be? You can make it as big as you want. As long as you add pasim, remember we said you add these, I'm pointing to where am I? Here we go. As long as we add, sorry about that. As long as we add pasim, these strips, you can add them as you expand them out, as you make it longer, you can just add pasim and that's fine. So you can make it as big as you want. So Rabbi Yehuda is going to come to argue on that position. It says Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, ad beit sa'atayim. The most you can make it is the amount of space that it would take to plant a sa'atayim, 2 sa'ah worth of produce. Now, how much is that? So that is the same measurement as the chatzer of the Mishkan, which was 100 amah by 50 amah, which is 5,000 square amot. So in general, we say it's 70.7, 70 plus times 70 plus amot. That's a beit sa'atayim. That's a square area. So Rabbi Yehuda says, this Pasei Biraot that you make, it can only get as big as you add pasim and add pasim. It can only get to 70 by 70. Okay, some intrepid math student will think how many pasim that is. So Rabbi Yehuda says that beit sa'atayim. Amru lo, Chachamim said no. Lo amru beit sa'atayim. The maximum of beit sa'atayim is ela legina ule karpef. Gina is a garden that was made outside. Let's read the Mishnah and then we'll see what they are. Aval im haya dir o sachar. But if you're enclosing a dir or a sachar, o muktzeh o chatzer, or it's a muktzeh or a chatzer, then afilu beit chamesh kurim. Even if it's 5 kur, a kur is 30 sa'ah, not 2 sa'ah. So 30 sa'ah, 5 sa'ah is 30, it's 150 sa'ah. Afilu beit asara kurin, 300 sa'ah. That's meaning it's huge mutar. You can make it as big as you want. So what are these things? So when does beit sa'atayim apply? Chachamim said, what is the maximum size of an enclosure? When it's not ledira, the gina ula karpaf. Gina ula karpaf, okay? She'ena kefin ledira. They are not enclosed for dira. Karpef is hekef gadol chutz la'ir. Lachnis sham eitzim la'otzar. It's a place where they added, it was a place that they stored wood. That was the karpaf. And a gina, I'm looking at the kahati, okay? A gina was, it doesn't say gina, I just learned Daf Yomi today, is an area that it was used as a flower garden for beauty, but it was not used for dira. But if it was a dir o sachar, dir is shel behemot, she'osim basadot. They would enclose the place. Why? Kedei lizabla b'garlei behema. So I think I have a picture of this from the Kol HaLashon. Sahar is an animal enclosure. A dir, what they would do is they would enclose an area, okay? They would close an area and have the animals graze there, and then the animals would do their thing, and then they would fertilize the area, and then they would move them over to the next enclosed area. So that doesn't have to be sa'atayim. That can be as big as you want. Or sachar is behemot be'ir. Okay, it's hekech mechitza. That's what we saw in this picture. Again, that's not a cup. Or sahar is basically an animal pen. Okay, those were mukafin. Why were those mukafin l'dira? Because, one second, the Kahati says, why were those mukafin l'dira? Meaning enclosed, because the shomer was there. Okay, the shomer had to stay in the place so the guard the animals weren't stolen or they wouldn't run away. So somebody was living there. Okay, o muktzeh. A muktzeh is where we get dir or sachar. O muktzeh. Okay, gina karpef. I think we just saw the picture. The karpef was a place where they just stored garbage outside. They stored materials. So since the materials, that wasn't a place for dira, therefore, the maximum size that you could make it was a beit sa'atayim. Okay, karpef is a place where they would put shmirat eitzim kodoma. They would watch and they would guard certain things. Okay, but if it was a dir o sachar that we just said, the place where the animals were, o muktzeh, o chatzer. Chatzer is a place before the house. A muktzeh is a place that they had behind the houses where they stored their stuff, and it was still a place where people lived. Then it could be even beit chamesh kurim, just a huge amount, 150 sa'ah. Or a beit asara kurim, 300 sa'ah. I mean, it's just a huge, huge area. It would be, what do we say? So sa'atayim was 5,000 square amot, 2 sa'ah. So if I multiply that times, I guess, 25, 50 sa'ah, that'd be 125,000 square amot, and multiply that times 2, 200 times 2, 150,000, 300,000 square amot. You get the point. Just a huge, huge swaths of area. Mutar, that's okay. Mutar lahachi koshu, And as we said, against Rabbi Yehuda, you can make it as big as you want. In this Pasei Biraot, you can make it as big as you want. As long as we said, Yarbe Pe Pasei, let's go back to our original drawing, you just keep adding. As long as they're not more than 13 amot apart, you just keep adding and adding and making it as big as you want, according to Chachamim, and you're good to go. We'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, as always, email me at rspolter@gmail.com. We'll dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha, Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.